Joined by the head coach of Oregon softball, Melyssa Lombardi, after a entertaining four-game series at the Jane this weekend, a top three matchup with the defending national champion UCLA Bruins. And coach, not exactly how the team wanted the series to go, but I still think a lot of positives to take from the four-game set. And I'm wondering if you can identify some of those positives.
I agree, and not how we wanted to finish, but I love their fight throughout the entire series. I love how they went in and we got game one. I think we had opportunity to get game two. Brooke gave up those 2 home runs early, but then she settled in the rest of the way. We had runners on base that we just needed to cash in and weren't able to do that. We got to face an Olympian this weekend, and we had 11 hits off of her. So it's over the weekend. So to walk away knowing that she's such a great pitcher and we did some good things against her was, it's encouraging taking that with us the rest of the way.
After the fourth game of the series on Sunday, some of the players were naturally down after what had happened after that loss. And I saw a long huddle with the entire team out in left field. And it seemed like an important moment for the team. And you were speaking to them. I'm just wondering, what was the message to the team after this four-game set against UCLA?
After every weekend, we talk about that it's important we get better the next weekend, that each weekend we're better than the previous weekend. But I think, too, just understanding that the pack is tough. The pack is a grind, and we know that. And I think as we're getting into it, obviously you get to know even more because you're right in the middle of it. And it's just when we have opportunity, you've got to take opportunity and run with it. UCLA is a great team. They're not going to give us a ton of opportunity. So when we do have it, we need to take it. We need to cash that in. And I think that's was our struggle a little bit this weekend, is that we had some opportunities to do some things and we just didn't cash in like we needed to.
One of the players who did cash in really all weekend was Allie Bunker, and moved her all around the order. It didn't matter where you put her. She had 8 hits over 4 games. She hit 3 home runs over the weekend against 2 of the best pitchers in the entire country in Faremo and Garcia. Take me into Oregon superstar second baseman Allie Bunker.
2-1, hits one high and deep to center. Brady chasing it. It's over the wall. Gone for a home run. Allie Bunker's 3rd home run of the series. Her 8th home run of the season. A standing ovation. And why not? She is 8 for 12 this series. The Ducks lead 1-0.
I feel like I've said it before. I think she's just kind of beyond her years. I think she's really has a great understanding of how to approach each at bat and to really understand the opposing pitcher that she's dealing with and what her game plan is to really stick to her game plan. So I just see her as an elder at the plate. She's just very knowledgeable. She knows what she wants. She's very confident, and she knows how to get it.
Yeah, she came through in a big way this weekend, as did Haley Cruz. I think the loudest roar this weekend came on Friday. It wasn't on Bunker's home run. I think it came when Oregon got the insurance run against Rachel Garcia. It was that opposite field gapper from Haley Cruz, an error in right field, so she goes into third standing. And just so much emotion from her on that play, and kind of shouted to the entire Oregon fan base. Take me into that moment, and you got a front row seat to it at the third base bag. What a moment for the team and for Haley Cruz in her senior year off of Rachel Garcia.
1-2. She swings, and it's a line drive in right center. That's going to score a run. It goes all the way to the wall. Cruz is around second, digging for 3. Shouts to the dugout. An RBI triple for Haley Cruz. Scores Peyton Lehman easily. The Ducks have a 3-0 lead. And Cruz bests Garcia on a center cut pitch.
Yeah, I think it was a big moment for her. Again, I thought she handled her at-bats very well this weekend. That at-bat particular to, be able to take that pitch to right center and to create something for us. That we needed that. So it was, again, I just think she's somebody as well that's very confident at the plate. She trusts what she's doing, and you could just see it pay off.
Yeah, and that came off of an Olympian in Rachel Garcia, a 2-time National Player of the Year. Haley Cruz, though, career, not an issue. 7 for 14 against the Olympian Rachel Garcia, dating back to, her early years in college. Brooke Yanez shouldered a huge load for the team this weekend and had a lot of success. And I still go back to this point. UCLA has only lost this season when Brooke Yanez is pitching against them. And as a lefty, gave a lineup that, was missing Bubba Nichols, but still is really good. Gave that lineup a lot of trouble this weekend. Tell me about what Brooke meant to the team the entire weekend.
The Bruins down to their last out. The 0-1 is in the air to short. Brito grabs it. Game 1 to Oregon. 3-0 final. And a complete game effort from the ace of the staff, Brooke Yanez.
We love just her leadership on the mound. We love the competitiveness that's in her. We love the non-emotion, just straight face, not afraid to get after it. They are a left-handed lineup. And I thought every time she took the mound, she gave us a chance to win this weekend. So I was really proud of her. I thought she was really strong with her game plans and doing a good job of keeping them off balance all weekend. I mean, that's a pretty potent lineup. So for her to do what she did, I just think says a lot about her as a pitcher. And then also, too, she's just going to continue to get better and better as the year goes on.
I think one of the matchups that we were fascinated with in the booth and just how much respect she got at the plate was Alyssa Brito. And yeah, she took some lumps this weekend. She had a bit of the strikeout bug, but it was apparent to me just how much respect they had. I mean, there were times where Faremo and the Circle would take 2 meetings with their catcher Garcia in the middle of an at-bat with Alyssa Brito. I think she commands a lot of respect already at this point in her career. I'm just wondering, is this like a message that you think is supposed to spread this quickly, that so much thought is going into pitching to a freshman? I think that has to be a part of the message, right? Every time she goes up to the plate, she's getting the absolute best from the other team.
Yeah, I think she's done great this year. And I think when you get in the game, I think whether you're a freshman, sophomore, senior, it just, that stuff all goes out the window. It's just, it's about matchups, and her matchup against the opposing pitcher and their matchup against her, and everything is very calculated. And I mean, that's what's awesome about playing in the pack. It's every hitter has the potential to do something big for their team. So I thought it was a great series. I hate that we came up short, but I think this series is going to really make a difference for Alyssa and for the rest of our team. We didn't necessarily get exactly what we wanted this weekend, but I think this series will pay off for us as we continue through the pack.
And the next step is going to Washington, which is another really big series. Every series in the Pac-12 is big. Washington also throws the ball really, really well, and that's going to be a challenge next weekend. Wouldn't you say?
For sure. I think every Pac-12 school we play, has great pitching. So it's just, again, understanding what we're dealing with, and then what our plan is against their pitching staff. And then it's about executing. It's about coming up clutch and having opportunity to do things big and to do it.
Coach, we're all going to be watching closely. Good luck on the road in Seattle, and thanks for joining us here on the Coach's Corner.
All right. Thanks, Jordan.